Hi, my name is Alex Dolphin and welcome back to another episode of Ex Ante. Today we're going to discuss the case of Gruen versus Gruen. This case was heard in the New York Court of Appeals in the year of 1986. Let's go ahead and jump into the facts of the case. So in dispute is a piece of property. It's a painting done by Gustav Klimt. And the parties that are fighting over it are a son of a very famous artist. Michael Gruen is his name. His father, Victor Gruen, had remarried, and his wife, which was the son's, Michael Gruen's stepmom. So the stepmom, after Victor Gruen had passed away, and Michael Gruen are challenging each other over this very famous painting. Michael Gruen is saying that he owns the painting because his father, Victor, had sent him a letter on his 21st birthday gifting him this famous painting, saying like, hey, it's your painting, I want to give this to you. And then the stepmom is saying, well, you know, even though he wrote that letter, he didn't actually deliver the painting to his son. So, you know, when Victor died, the painting was still in the house, and she's claiming that, hey, it's my painting. So the court goes through the three elements of a gift, and it looks to each of those and sees if what Victor, the letter that Victor gave to Michael was enough to constitute an in-life or an inter vivos gift. So the first element that they look over is the intent, so the donative intent of Victor Gruen to Michael Gruen, father to son. And they see this letter. The letter is introduced as evidence to the court, saying that he gifts the painting. So they feel like the intent is there. The one that they begin to argue a little bit more on is the delivery. Because the painting was never actually physically in Michael's possession, Victor, the original owner of the painting, didn't actually mail the painting to his son, or, you know, hand deliver it to his son. So stepmom is saying that, you know, Michael's claim to ownership fails on that prong of gift law. The painting was never actually donated, even though it physically could have been moved and donated and gifted, you know, given by hand to Michael, to the son. So that's where the stepmom is saying that fails, but the court says that it doesn't fail. They say that someone can give a gift, you know, but then retain possession during the life, and then once life is over, then that gift can be given to someone else. So it's not quite a will. It's like an in-between. It's a way around a will, is what Victor Gruen's lawyers have kind of shown him. So finally, they look to acceptance. Michael never really sent a letter back to Victor to his father saying, hey, you know, thanks so much for the painting, I accept it. But the court looks to different evidence and shows that Michael was going to parties, was talking about this painting, telling everyone like how famous it is and how excited he was to own it. And so they considered that to be his acceptance. Furthermore, they just say that something that's so expensive and gifted to you just, you know, would be accepted, you know, on the face of it. So that's the case. We learned that a gift can be given inter vivos via a letter, and it supersedes testament and will. Michael Gruen wins ownership of the painting from his stepmom. They claim that that letter, that piece of time, was, you know, given to him. So the other important factor to draw from this case is that the intent to give, which was manifested in the letter, then the actual physical delivery, which wouldn't have taken place until after Victor Gruen had died, they don't need to be together in gift law. They don't have to take place at the exact same time, and this case also illustrates that. The case also illustrates symbolic delivery. That's because Michael didn't receive from his father the actual physical painting. What he received was a letter, a representation of the painting, and that's what he got. And the court looked to that as a symbolic delivery of the painting as property. So that's the case, and let's just go ahead and jump into some ex ante implications. So the main implication from this case is an expansion of symbolic delivery. You know, in the past and in common law in England, they had required an actual physical delivery. In early England, this probably wouldn't have satisfied the constraint of delivery, or the prong of delivery in gift law. And that's because you actually had to physically give the item to the other individual, especially if it was available to be delivered. Furthermore, they said, you know, you could do constructive delivery, which would be like a key to a home or something like that. But the court in old England definitely wouldn't have recognized this as a form of delivery. The New York Court of Appeals in the 1980s saw fit to extend delivery into a symbolic manner. This is good for the giftor, for the donor of the gift, because it allows them to give things more freely. It allows them to, Victor really wanted to give this painting to his son Michael. He's probably just too busy that he couldn't, take the time and hand deliver it to him. And he also wanted to enjoy the painting, So this symbolic form of delivery does allow people to enjoy their property up until their death. It also allows people to gift more freely, which I think is important. And one of the key functions of gift law is to allow people who want to give, who intend to give, to freely give to others. So that's the case. There's some ex-ante implications. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.